Are you an investor looking for the best dividend stocks for 2023? With the stock market being so unpredictable, it can be hard to know where to start. That's why we put together this guide to help you find the best dividend stocks for the year ahead. From which sectors to focus on to the strategies to use when picking stocks, this guide has everything you need to find the perfect stocks for your portfolio. Keep watching to learn more. Dividend stocks are a type of stock that pays out a portion of their earnings to shareholders as a dividend. This dividend is typically paid out every quarter and can be used to generate income or reinvested in additional shares of the stock. For investors looking to benefit from dividend stock investments in 2023, solid companies like Microsoft, Chevron, and AT&T provide reliable dividends with growth potential. Microsoft is a strong choice for technology investments, while Chevron and AT&T are best for oil and telecom-related investments. These stocks are all attractive options for investors to consider in 2023. When choosing dividend stocks, it's important to look for those with high yield and strong financials. Companies with long histories of increasing their distributions and low debt-to-equity ratios are often among the best choices. In 2023, some of the top dividend stocks for investors include Royal Dutch Shell plc, RDSA, Apple Inc. AAPL, Microsoft Corporation MSFT, JP Morgan Chase & Co. that's JPM, and Walgreens Boots Alliance or WBA. All of these companies have strong financials, consistent payout increases, and low debt levels. While there are many other options out there, these 5 are worth considering as potential investments for 2023. When selecting the top dividend stocks for 2023, investors should consider reviewing various metrics such as price-to-earning ratio, dividend yield, payout ratio, and dividend growth rate to identify the best potential investments for their portfolio. When it comes to identifying profitable dividend stocks for 2023, the first step is to assess the company's history of paying dividends. Look for companies that have consistently paid dividends over the past few years, as this is an indicator of strong financial health and profitability. If a company has been paying dividends for a long time, it's likely to continue paying dividends in the future. Additionally, research into a company's earning history and prospectus can provide insight into the type of dividend payout the company may offer in 2023. Additionally, consider a stock's dividend yield, which is calculated by dividing its annual dividend per share by its current stock price. Stocks with high yields tend to be more attractive investments because they typically generate higher income for investors in the form of dividends. Thereafter, it's important to note that one of the key factors to consider when investing in top dividend stocks is their dividend yield. Analyzing the stock performance history of a company is key when evaluating a dividend stock is right for your portfolio. Specifically, it's important to take a look at their record of dividend payouts, their financial stability, and whether or not their profits are expected to grow in the coming years. With that said, some top dividend stocks are expected to perform well in 2023. Companies like ExxonMobil, Philip Morris International, and Johnson & Johnson have long been solid dividend players and have maintained their financial stability even during the global pandemic. Furthermore, these companies' profits are expected to grow in the coming year, given the economic rebound following the crisis. Additionally, tracking the stock's price fluctuations over time can give you insight into how it has been performing relative to its peers in the market. Evaluating its performance versus other stocks over time can help you decide whether it is a good fit for your portfolio. Analyzing historic trends and patterns can also be beneficial in forecasting future performance. When evaluating the capital gains potential of dividend stocks for 2023, it's important to take into account the company's track record of stock performance. This can include both short-term and long-term gains, as well as the stability of volatility of these gains over time. It is also important to consider the dividend yield and whether any special incentives are offered by the company. Some of the top dividend stocks to watch in 2023 include Microsoft, Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble, and 3M. These companies have consistently paid out dividends and have proven to be more reliable investments over time. Additionally, it is useful to consider factors such as the current valuation of the stock and its relationship to the industry average. To gain some insight into whether or not there may be a bargain opportunity present when investing in top dividend stocks for 2023, investors should also consider the company's financial health, including its current and future debt levels, cash flow, and long-term prospects. Additionally, it can be beneficial to compare the company's dividend yield to that of its peers to determine whether the stock offers a better return than similar investments. Ultimately, investing in top dividend stocks may yield generous returns in 2023, but it is necessary to do your research and understand the risks associated with such investments. Finally, investors should also pay attention to macroeconomic trends that may affect dividend stocks during the next year. such as interest rates, inflation levels, and overall economic growth, to determine whether now is an advantageous time to invest in certain dividend stocks. Next, investors should stay abreast of macroeconomic trends in the next year that may affect dividend stocks. This includes keeping an eye on changes in interest rates, inflation levels, and general economic growth. With this information, it will become easier to decide whether now is the perfect time to invest in certain dividend stocks. Keeping these factors in mind can help investors generate a profitable return from their investments for 2023. When looking to maximize your returns from dividend stocks, it's important to research which companies offer the highest dividend yields. To help narrow down your options, we've highlighted some of the top dividend stocks that are expected to be lucrative investments in 2023. Two of the high-flying dividend stocks are Microsoft and Walmart. Microsoft is one of the most predictable and stable technology companies on the market, and its dividend yield is currently 1.1%. Walmart is a retail giant known for its low prices, and it has been steadily increasing its dividend yield over time, currently standing at 1.8%. Investing in these two dividend stocks offers significant potential returns to investors in 2023. Take into consideration the company's financial stability and outlook for the future before investing in a dividend stock. This will help you get an idea of how likely it is that a company will continue to pay its shareholders dividends for the foreseeable future. When looking for the top dividend stocks for 2023, be sure to research companies with a solid track record of paying and increasing their dividends over time. Also look at a company's total dividend yield, which is the percentage of the stock price that is paid out in dividends, to get an indication of how large the dividend will be. Companies like Apple and Microsoft are always among the most popular dividend stocks, and for good reason, as they offer attractive yields with strong fundamentals and excellent prospects. Keeping up with the latest news and market trends will help you choose the best dividend stocks that can give you the highest returns in 2023. As long as you are well informed and make smart decisions, you can be sure to reap the most rewards from your investments. When choosing dividend stocks for 2023, investors should look for companies that have a solid track record of delivering consistent dividends and are likely to continue this trend in the upcoming year. Companies that have a history of paying dividends for at least 5 years and have increased their dividend yield over the years are likely to be good picks. Additionally, investors should also consider the company's financials to make sure they are stable and can pay dividends even in difficult times. Companies with low debt and high profitability should be preferred, as they can provide more consistent returns in the long run. Companies with strong fundamentals and balance sheets, such as those with low debt levels and good cash flow, are also desirable, as they are likely to be more resilient during market downturns and may even offer higher yield potential for investors. When looking for the best dividend stocks for 2023, it's important to consider these qualities to identify companies that can sustain their payouts. Finally, investors should consider the prospects of the dividend stock in question. Will their business model remain viable in the long run? Are any regulatory changes or other factors likely to have an impact on their performance? Answering these questions can help investors make informed decisions when selecting dividend stocks for 2023. Thus, when investing in dividend stocks for 2023, investors should consider the prospects of these stocks. In conclusion, finding the best dividend stocks for 2023 is a task that requires careful research, strategic thinking, and an understanding of how the stock market works. Choosing the right dividend stocks can help you build wealth over time and achieve your long-term financial goals. With the right strategies and knowledge in place, you can identify the best dividend stocks for 2023 and get ready to make smart investments. So that is all the time we had for today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time. Until then, goodbye.